Hello, strong people. Week 12, day 2, and technically the final training day of this prep. So, after today, travel day tomorrow, rest day tomorrow, obviously, rest day Thursday, rest day Friday, Saturday, compete. It's crazy. I don't even know what to say. Today's a deadlift day. I'll talk about what we're doing today here. So, it's only 4 sets of 3 at 375, less than 30 seconds rest. So, super lightweight, still going to take it serious, still going to put on the belt, do everything as I would on comp day. Reason being, it makes sense. You practice the way you play. Normally, I wouldn't throw a belt on just yet for that weight. I wouldn't, I don't need to wear a belt for that type of weight, but I want to feel the same way that I'm going to feel on comp day. So I'm going to wear a belt comp day, obviously. So I'm going to wear it for this today. I want everything to be as similar as possible. That's why I wore all my gear yesterday, the grip shirt, the belt, the knee sleeves, the same shoes, everything. And that just makes sense to me. I don't know if other people do it differently, but to me that doesn't make sense to do it differently. You practice the way you play, wear the same stuff, same events. That way it's the same. I don't know. So not much else to say there. I'm going to record that just because it's going to be pretty quick. So 4 sets of 3, less than 30 seconds rest in between. So obviously that's going to go pretty quick. Oh, I got to pack and stuff tonight. I haven't done any of that yet. I don't know. It's going to be weird. It's nice that I'm going with friends, though. I'm not like traveling alone or anything. So I'd be way more nervous then. I'm still nervous to go to the airport, fly, all that, whatever. But I'll just be happy once I land and adjust to the 6,000 feet elevation or whatever. I'm excited though. Oh, I don't even know what else to say. I can't think straight the week of a show. There's not much on my mind. I know there was other stuff I was going to say. I'm excited to see if I can get everything in my bag because I'm pretty sure this bag is good size for carry-on. I hope. If not, then I'll just get it checked, whatever. I really hope it doesn't get lost if I have to do that. So either way, there was definitely something else I was going to say. I don't know what it was, but probably can't be that important now. Anyway, let's do some deadlifting. Just see what happens. All right. No microphone for this part because I don't want to blow your eardrums out with the sound of the bar crashing into the ground. Even though I love that sound. Bumper plates are cool, but and obviously I have it set on here. But nothing sounds better than the clanging of metal plates on a bar. And that's not debatable, that's just fact. Don't argue with me. Alright. We'll do set 1 now. My right hamstring is definitely a little tight still. Weightless, which, it should be. It's 378. But that's good. If that feels heavy right now, we probably have some issues. At this point, you should probably be feeling a little bit better in prep. Obviously, you'll feel better after, a 3 full day deload. Whew. Some days caffeine hits a little bit harder. I didn't even take that much today. I took I forgot I had an energy drink at work. That explains it. Still not too much, I guess it was about 300 milligrams, which is one rein, but like, I don't know. I didn't need that much caffeine today, definitely not. Generally speaking, I'm a fairly low caffeine person. Feels good, but I need to do some light stuff for the hamstring, get some blood in there. I definitely feel like I'm a little bit off balance in a way, but hopefully it's not a problem. Ugh. 2 more sets of this, and then something light. I know I have like 1 or 2 other really light accessories. I'm just ready to go. Every time I'm doing a rep here, I'm just imagining my warm-ups at the show, my first attempt, my second attempt, third attempt. One more. And these are supposed to be like 30 seconds rest in between, but obviously I'm not really timing it, just going by feel. I gotta remember to, maybe I'll do that part of this video, or a second video, about everything I'm gonna take with me tomorrow. I should probably, let the belt out in between sets so I can breathe a little better, but strong man, not smart man. All right. And that's done. And that is how deadlift should feel. Felt good. Some days, you just put on a belt, you put on your belt, and it just feels different. And I mean that in a good way. Like you throw it on and it just feels like it's part of you almost. Others you put it on, you're like, oh, why does this feel so uncomfortable? That felt like it was part of my core today. I hope someone understands that. I don't know if that's just specific to me. Probably not, but I can definitely tell when I'm gonna have a good deadlift day. And I'm not saying it has to feel like that for it to be a good deadlift day, but like when you put on your belt and you're like, oh, that feels good, it's usually a good sign. At least for me. Definitely taking leggings with me for the deadlift portion, of course. Not these ones. These ones are cold gear. I don't want to sweat to death in there, even though I'm going to be anyway. Whew. I'm debating on wearing my Cerberus shorts, like the like, I don't know what they're actually called, Cerberus compression competition shorts or whatever, and turning them inside out, because the outside of them is like a slick, kind of a slicker material. And some big boys, myself included, I move pretty narrow when I do farmers and yoke or whatever, and your legs slide together. And the less friction you have, obviously, the faster you can go. Physics. So maybe I'll do that. I haven't trained with them all that much, mainly because I don't like how they feel around the waist. I wish it was like, rather than one string around them, I wish it was kind of like, almost like an adjustable belt type thing. There's more surface area, so it's not like cutting into your waist. At least I've noticed that for me. Because with shorts, I like having a little bit of room. I don't like, being like skin tight with my clothes the day of comp. It just feels kind of weird. At least around the waist area. Keeps like gas in and just feels weird. I don't like it. So like I'll tie my shorts, if I'm just wearing shorts and not like, those Cerberus shorts, I'll tie my shorts obviously, but not super tight, just enough for them to stay on, so I feel comfortable. Those shorts, they slide down a little bit when you wear them, at least for me. So I need to tie them pretty tight, but then it feels uncomfortable when I wear them because they're too tight. And that's just me being picky. Oh, Cerberus, I doubt you're listening, but if you are, your beanies, make them bigger, because they're like constricting my head. Like you're a strongman brand. There's a lot of big boys in strongman, and you need to get some beanies that will fit a big head. Like I have a bigger head than my wife, and even she thought that the beanies were a little small. So I don't even know if I can wear those. It'd give me a headache. But they're cool looking. All right, that's enough talk. I need to see what else I'm doing, before the end of the video. Well, obviously, whatever I'm doing next. If you think I'm unloading this bar, you're very wrong. This will sit here until Thursday, Friday of next week. I don't know. All right. So I already did my accessory, so you guys aren't seeing any of that. It was some basic stuff, nothing crazy. Super light, general. It's, 4 days out from a show. We're not pushing any accessories, so you didn't miss much. But what I also did, I got my stuff packed. Not packed, but it's here ready to go. So I think I might have done this for nationals maybe, but I'm going to do it again for this. Just because, the stuff you take could be a little bit different show to show. So I'm really congested even with this thing. All right, let's go through the bag. We'll go event by event here. Sorry, I yawned. All right, so event 1 is log. For log, I'm going to start, ground up. So I press in Converse, just flat sole shoes, whatever. Knee sleeves, soft belt, hard belt, elbow sleeves, grip shirt. That's everything we'll use for that. And then chalk, but we're going to have that there. So event 2 is deadlift. Deadlift's pretty simple. So ground up, got my deadlift slippers there. The soft belt again, hard belt. And then I have 3 different types of straps here, just in case, you never know. But these Axle, the black ones here, they're my favorite. The red ones, I haven't quite figured out how to use those. You can see they're a little bit different. See how much of this is sewn together here versus how open these ones are? Being open like that, I just prefer. Those red ones, they ain't coming off, that's for sure. Though once you have those on, those are stuck. You have to physically take them off with your other hand. And then, you never know. I don't like these red ones enough that maybe if I need to use the regular old, I guess they're called figure 6 straps. I just heard that fairly recently, and I was like mind blown. I just call them regular straps, but okay. So yeah, not much for deadlift. Oh, and I did want to mention this little thing, a tacky spray here. I put that on underneath my knee sleeves, just because sometimes, you know, I have pretty dry skin here and there, and like I don't want my sleeves sliding down, so that kind of keeps them in place. I'll just put like 2 spurts of it, and it keeps them where it needs to be, which is not ideal whenever it comes to because I'm going to wear the knee sleeves for event 1, and then not wear them for event 2, and then put them back on for 3, 4, and 5. So not ideal, but you got to do what you got to do at these shows. Event 3's yoke. Yoke is going to be my moving event shoes here. They're like Reebok Nanos, I think. Thinking about getting different ones. I don't know yet. They're fine. I'd like something maybe with a wider toe box, though. Knee sleeves, soft belt, hard belt. And that's it for yoke. Same thing for farmers. So same exact equipment. So, you know, moving shoes, knee sleeves, soft belt, hard belt. And then stones. Stones, all I wear is my Converse. Some people like to wear Olympic lifting shoes. I have before. I am not sold on them yet. This prep, I use these the whole time just because I want, in my mind, I don't have a challenge from lap to platform. My challenge is picking it from the floor. And wearing Olympic lifting shoes, you're not flat-footed, so you're not able to use quite as much of your like hamstrings and whatever. At least in my opinion, the bottom portion of a stone lift is like a deadlift. I deadlift in flat shoes, these ones. So I'm not going to use a heeled shoe whenever I struggle with that portion of the lift. Yeah, it might help, like some people, if they struggle on the front squat portion of the stone and loading it, might give you a couple inches of extra clearance, might give you a little bit more pop out of the hole, but I don't struggle with that. That's not part of my issue. I got to lap it and then we're good. So that's my reasoning for that. And then knee sleeves too for stones. We're going to have tacky there. We, old buddy Kahuski, one of the guys I'm going with, he has a relative out there. So does Frawley, and I have some friends out there, but he ordered us all some stuff and sent it out to the person he knows out there, so it's there. Because I don't think airlines would appreciate, you know, tacky and stuff on the plane. I just don't think that they would allow that. I don't know for sure. Like, I'm guessing, you know, pro competitors can take it, but I don't know how that works. I could probably ask around, but let's see, what else? Oh, bands. Bands are a must. You need to bring bands when warming up, just because it'd be stupid to not to. Duct tape, you never know when you're going to need some duct tape. That's probably going to be used to tie my shirt up in the back. That way it doesn't get caught on the stones while I'm moving. And that's just my gym bag. So I hope I can fit that in carry-on. It looks pretty small. I would say so. We're going to try. So that's really all there is for this competition. You know, these are bare bones, straight up, heavy, regular old OG strongman events, which I think everybody loves. I love different events here and there, but there's nothing in my mind is a truer test of strength than a heavy log, a heavy axle deadlift, because there's no pull from the floor that is harder than an axle deadlift. I'm open to debating that too. But it's the hardest pull from the floor I can imagine. A heavy yoke, 50 feet, straight shot. Farmers, you got your grip strength, and then stones. I mean, that is as strongman as it gets in my eyes. So I'm excited for this. I've been saying this all week, but it's true because I don't have any other words to form. I am so anxious. I'm too in competition mode already. And it's weird because I don't know what to do with my free time right now. I don't have free time right now, but it feels like free time because I don't work tomorrow. So I need to pack up everything. I got to get all my clothes done. You know, make sure everything's washed and ready to go. Jam all this in that bag there, and then we're good to go. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I think that's just the anxiety coursing through my veins, considering I'm about to leave tomorrow. Oh, this is crazy. I'm so excited. So, I got nothing else, guys. I'm going to link the live stream down below. I don't know if you can put you can definitely put links in YouTube bios or descriptions. I'm going to link it in this video. I should have been linking that like the whole time because you can pre-order it now. And I think you have been able to for a little while. So I'll get that in place. And, oh, and usually whenever I do these videos about what's in my bag, I have like snacks and stuff, but I'm not going to take all that on the plane. I'm going to get that once I'm there. So I'm just not going to worry about that here. You know, the usual stuff. I think I talked about it before. Bananas, rice, beef, leaner beef, sugary snacks, whatever. Salt to keep the water on you within reason. You don't want too much because it'll flush you out. But I got nothing else, at least that I know of. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this lead up into this show. I don't know how interesting it's been, but I don't know. I hope it has been. We picked up a lot of new subscribers. I still can't believe it. We're like 320 now. That's crazy. I just hope that you guys learn something maybe from this series. I know I learned stuff from it because I'll go back and watch videos just to see. Because a lot of the time I'll delete my videos after I've, uploaded them, made them. So then this is kind of like my little training diary for me to go back and look at. To know what I did this week just in case I forgot, or what setting my rack was on when I had this, or what plates I used for that, just to see. It's like it's a diary essentially. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it so far. I'm not gonna. Someone asked if I was stopping this, making YouTube videos after this. Absolutely not. Directly after this, I'm not gonna focus too much ahead, but hopefully after this, the plan is to do regionals. And that's June, beginning of June, I think. So, this is first. Olympic City Pro-Am is a big priority. So, game on. That's all I can say at this point. All right. I will see you guys in the next one. Go out, get strong, stay strong, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.